Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another video. I felt like doing this, and I've been wanting to do something like this, but this is going to be extreme modding for very beginning players in Warframe. The goal of this particular video is to just give you a very basic look at modding and how to look at it. If you've ever looked at the modding menu and said, oh my goodness, what's that? And I don't know what to do. There's so many choices, etc., so on and so forth. So here we go. Let me get back in here. And for this demonstration, we're going to do melee first. So this is going to be the extreme bread and butter. I'm using a Galatine, a straight Galatine, not a Galatine Prime. Any player can get this at Mastery Rank 3, which is basically leveling up probably about 10, 15 weapons, which will be, and maybe a few Warframes, or maybe one or two Warframes. So it'll be very obtainable very quickly. And here is the 3 mods I want to go over. These are the ones that you are going to get very early on, and these are the ones that you should start off with because they're very basic. Everyone can get these, etc., and it's very quick. Now, you'll see that Galatine is rank 30, however there's 60. If that's confusing, it's because of something called an Orokin Catalyst, which you can get through alerts, and it's what is known as a potato. So you put on a potato on one of your weapons, you can instantly double your capacity to 30. So we have your damage mod on the melee weapon, that is. This is Pressure Point. So nothing big, this is nothing flashy. These are not interesting mods, they just do basic things. Pressure Point, at its base, 20% melee damage. Then there's Reach. Gives you a little bit more range, obviously. It says it right there, 15% more range. Excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. And then, of course, Fury. These are your 3 bread and butters that when you start off with. This should take care of a good amount. Maybe, well, we'll see exactly how many enemies or what level enemies this will take care of. This is just a straight Galatine Prime. Don't mind the actual weapon damage thing, because now it says it's 356 slash damage, which is false, and now it says 400. It's just a glitch in this. It doesn't do that much. So regardless, now it does 570. Ooh. It doesn't really do this much damage. And it does 712. Geez, that's fun. What else? It should go back. All right, it's kicked out at this point. But I believe it's only like 140. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to use the Simulacrum, or the Simulacrum, or what have you. And we're going to just get some trash enemies here. What kind of trash enemies can we do? Let's do Butchers. Butchers are fun. Let's do 20 Butchers. Okay. I'm going to lower the level down to about level 5. Because this is pretty much what you'll see on Earth when you first start off. So, 5. Let's do that. 5. There we go. That's better. So 20 level 5s. And let me take off my invincibility. You should be able to get through this pretty easily. Now this is an incredibly slow weapon, and this is just empty mods. There's no endo in there. These are not leveled up. So let's go ahead and... oh, it did it. I hate it when it does that. So you must excuse me. So 20. Boom. There's that. Settings. That is all paused. Alright, good. Exit. Let me simulate these guys. There we go. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. And wee woom. Again, trash playing. I think that's it. No. Oh, no. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Whoop. Haha. Take that. Now this is one of the better starting weapons in the game. Starting weapons, that is. It's still good, and it can take you pretty much through the entire star chart, but that's neither here nor there. What we're going to do now is show you what it is with fully ranked up Pressure Point, Reach, and Fury. So let me just go ahead and find these here. I'm just going to do that. Pressure Point. There is my fully leveled Pressure Point. Done. And we're going to do Reach. Reach, there we go. Fully leveled Reach should be right there. 7, beautiful. And then we'll do a Fury. And this is just your bread and butter basic mods. And now we're up to our attack speed to 1.3, which is a big jump, by the way. So we will go ahead and do that again. Whoopsie, whoop. But this time, let's change this to, let's say, I don't know, level 20. Upping it a little bit. Again, this is just basic stuff for beginners. And when I say beginners, anyone under maybe 20 hours in the game. And this will help out, because within 20 hours you should be up at Mastery Rank 3 at the very least, by leveling up a bunch of weapons and warframes. And it might help if I actually spawn the enemies. Boo! Let's do that again, shall we? Let me just make sure my settings are still the same. We did it 20. Yep. We sure did. Simulate. There we go. Let's do it now. Alright, now these are at level 20. Already you can see there's quite a lot of speed, and it is still taking care of these guys really quickly. Whoops! And there's such a great difference in speed. Whoop, there you go. Hello! And I really didn't even do any spin attacks, which spin attacks are very powerful. And these are trash mobs. These are probably about 70% of the enemies that you'll find in this game, which, that's it. Now, but that, of course, is just butchers. Let's... Of course. You didn't see that? Just kidding. Alright. Let's go ahead and try, I don't know, to get these guys out of here. Let's do some Corpus. Is that Corpus? Yes, that's Corpus. Ooh. These guys are okay. Let's try the Detron crew members. And probably, these will actually probably kill me. But I don't care. It's fine. This is just damage, and this is just to prove a point. These are level 20, which will probably be about... Neptune, I guess? Or Europa, actually. Definitely Europa. I'm pretty certain. I can check that out. Alright, running low on shields. I'm doing a little more spinning attacks, but that's alright. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, one more. There we go. I think that's it. Alright, here we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whee! Alright, so that was level 20 with the Detron crew members. You'll find them on Venus, if I remember correctly, in some of the shippies. Some of the ship areas and whatnot. They'll spawn a little bit later, so they're a little bit more difficult. I don't really have anything else, but once you've gotten those mods basically leveled up, which is what I would suggest when you're first starting, just leveling up the 3 basic mods, and then start having some fun with some elements. Now, here is, let's see, let me go with, yeah, let's, not Fever Strike. Oh, I'm not going to go too much into what each element does. For example, in this particular case, if you use Shocking Touch, And if I remember correctly, it's cold. If I can remember which one's cold. Where's cold? Don't I have a cold? Cold. Oh my goodness. Where? Oh. Jeez. It was north wind. So north wind, and that we get magnetic, which deals, basically takes off their shields. So now the status isn't too much, so it's 20%, so every 5 hits maybe I will get a proc of cold or magnetic to take care of shields on these guys. So this will probably do a little bit better. So after you've leveled up those other basic bread and butter mods, then you go with an element. Now against shields, magnetic is decent, as well as corrosive. Corrosive is electricity and toxin, but we're going to try magnetic on this particular instance. And here we go. Whoopsie. Not quite proccing any magnetize or magnetic damage, but that took care of him pretty quick. It just goes right through. Does it pretty quick. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Hello. How's it going? I forgot I also have a meta ray on my sentinel. Is that it? Oh, hello. Did I get you? I got you. Boop. Peekaboo. Anyone else? So, yeah, we're good. What? Where'd you come from? Take that. You knave. Alright. Whoopsie daisy. So there's that. And that's just a little bit of something for yous. Nothing too fancy or anything like that. These are just bread and butter mods, and those are what you should look at when you're doing any sort of melee at the beginning. Now, later down the line, you will end up getting more fancy mods, such as Berserker. Hopefully you'll get that. I didn't get it for quite some time. I was over 700 hours in, and I ended up trading someone for it. But Berserker is a fun mod. Here, let me just go ahead and show you. This is another. These are the fun mods. I love the fun mods. They're my favorite. This one, actually, if you get a critical hit, you get a 30% boost in attack speed for 24 seconds. Max 75%. So I think, if I remember correctly, it just kind of stacks on it, which is really kind of crazy. Anyway, so it just keeps on going and going and going. So in order to demonstrate that, just for giggles, and to wrap this up, let me go ahead and show you something. Here, let me go ahead and what would be a good one? And let's do oops, let me get this guy out of here and do a corrupted bombard and make him a level 60. Hello? 20. Levels, Marshall. No, I don't want 20. Come on, I just want 1. Sorry about that. Extreme professionality for Marshall GTV2. That's the way we roll. I'm kidding, of course. I apologize. That's okay. So we're gonna do 60. Hello. Level 60. And this is a little bit higher, and this is gonna take a while, but it'll be fun. Whee! Let's go. Oh, and he's already almost killed me. As soon as it hits a critical, sooner or later. Come on, you can do it. Hit a critical. Hit a critical. Hit a critical. Before he kills me. I don't think I'm gonna get a critical. Which brings me to my next point. And you'll see that here very... Hey, we got him. Wow. Level 60 with basic bread and butter mods. So, brings me to my last and final point. Oops, wrong one. Let's go back over here to show you what I was talking about. That's kind of funny. Now, as you can see here, where it says critical chance, there's a 10% chance of hitting a critical. And a critical is, as you can see, is just a 2 times damage. 2 times whatever. So let me get rid of that. Come on, where you at? Oops, let me get rid of that. So, in order to do that, what is that? It's something I rarely use. Critical damage, true steel, critical chance. So when we up this, boom. Now we've upped our critical chance to 16%. Oh my god. So instead of doing that, I'm going to show you something funny. Just for giggles. Why not? This particular mod, Maiming Strike, if you're not aware of it, as you can see, slide attack has a 90% chance to be a critical hit. So, yeah, you'll understand what I'm talking about here in a second. This is a very difficult to obtain mod. They only put it out maybe once a year, maybe twice. I'm not sure. It's when the acolytes come. So when you hear this whole acolytes event, jump on it. Just jump on it. Trust me, you'll thank me. Technically, this is known as spinning to win, which means you hit your slide. There we go. There we go. Boom, boom. Oh, will we get him? Yes, we will get him. There we go. So that's about it. For bread and butter mods and for the absolute beginner, I felt like showing that one off. Why did I do that? I should not have. Well, bad Marshall. I hate it when I see all the other YouTubers doing that. So I'm going to, I'm just going to bow my head in shame. I apologize. There we go. I'm going to get rid of that. Get back. Get away. Back to this. All right. Yeah. So there it goes. No longer. Nope. Just use these 3. You'll get through a lot of the star chart. I hope this video did something for you. If it didn't, I understand. There's a lot of videos around there. But if you want to see more, hit that like button if you want to. If not, I understand. It's fine. If you want to subscribe, that would be cool. I'd appreciate it. But you don't have to. If you want to see my vids, that's cool. I called them vids. I'm going to sit back in a corner now and hang my head in shame. But again, my name is Marshall. I thank you guys so much for checking this out. Until next time, we'll see you again. Whoa. Fairly shortly. Hopefully soon if you want to see more. So I'll talk to you in the next one. So until then, I have no sign-off line. Yeah. Trash YouTuber here, signing off. Have a good one.